don't. I think you were on the other block. Oh, MT on the Ken.
Yeah, I was with Weimer. But Ken versus K-Rool. The two Ks going against each other, and you kind of talked about earlier, there's that record for the fastest one. Ken's one of those characters that can also make your stocks blow up in a quick amount of time. But John Pork versus MT, let's get everyone started on PS2.
At least in this matchup specifically, maybe you could have a much better time going for your projectile camping game plan here to King Rule of Junk Pork. But at the very same time, if MT knows how to do the Ken combo, or at least various amounts of it, okay, here we go. We're gonna see an accidental taunt there, I believe, from John Pork, as we see the forward tilt into the axe kick from MT, and now we got a ledge trap situation.
Yeah, definitely wanted the proximity jab there to get that little special cancel, but instead Jump Rope will be surviving on there. Gets a sneaky down air, but unable to connect with the down smash, the tech just in time, so MT will be securing the stock with a nice little three-piece with that little combo as we could go ahead and continue on. Jump Pork whipping out those things, and yeah, one of the changes that I question about this game is why the hell are the Shotos allowed to special cancel their down smash?
Yeah, I just don't know about that one either. Were you able to do that in the original arcade games?
No, because they're sweeps. You can't special cancel.
Yeah, I'm actually wondering about that one now that you bring it up. But anyway, you see a low blunderbuss get back onto the stage here for John Pork to get back on. This one up down and he's really controlling the situation. And you get the armor out of the primer right here. Dash attack, just enough to take the stock. Also, just about to mention that he's not doing a good job of controlling the stage up until that moment, and then it's where you can just follow up.
Yep, the good old auto turnaround. A lot of Shoto players saying like, "Oh, this character would be so much better without it." Come on. Y'all know exactly how good it can be in these kind of situations, but getting pummeled on there. The down smash once again could care less. Counter gets whipped out there. Great little crescent kick, but unable to convert it into anything else, will get punished instead. But John Pork, wow, avoiding it out there, but the down smash ripped out. Looks like MT going to be continuing the aggression. That could be a down air. No, unable to connect that.
Yeah, it's just a sour spot there, unfortunately, for MT. And John Pork is going to get back onto the ledge, thankfully. But he's only a pretty big deficit being stock down. Spot doctor through the grab and just showing you guys going to end it right here. MT off to a fiery start.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I think the good part about this, though, well, no, I would not so good. This is really bad for John Pork because you're a big, heavy character. You're going to have a much harder time trying to SDI out of these Ken combos, especially like the ones where you can try to SDI in to maybe fall out of the Shoryu, but unable to get any of that one. This was the little part there. Like, that was some... the DI was there. I think was DIing in, thinking he was going to try to run. But I love that MT had that little patience, waiting for that roll, expecting it, letting the option around do its work.
Yeah, now let's find out where John Pork decides to counterpick MT, and it wasn't really going to answer shortly. It's going to be Smashville, and MT's off to a fiery start already with the Tatsu. More down tilts incoming into the X into the swoop kick.
Yeah, beginning of the match, take 57. Oh, you could potentially die here, actually. Yeah.
Any combo you find into that sweet spot downer is always satisfying the line as Ken, but if you've been into that combo too many times, I don't think you'll be happy to see that if you hate Ken.
I mean, it was just unfortunate. John Pork didn't think too much of it, instead buffering a jump mid combo, and it just got snatched away with that hair on Ken's end. And continuing this combo, tries to get the up air start, but instead it's going to be the solar plexus punch. Great little movement on here. Smashville, smaller stage, but mistiming on the parry. That's going to be a stock for John Pork.
Yeah, that's another stock for John Pork, so at the very least, he's not doing terribly in terms of stock value, but in terms of stock gameplay, it's not been great.
And also, as well as the get-up attack, something that MT has been kind of expecting, but the little 1-2 piece, John Pork, got to make this comeback happen, or else you're going to be living to regret it, trying to get a little bit of a combo star, but once again, falling victim to these attacks left and right, and being conditioned to shield from the flurry of attacks on MT's end. And speaking of end, the set surely will, as Ken continues the fiery aggression and sweeps up that set.
Yeah, 2-0 there. Winning there is MT against John Pork in this historic Fusion 200 bracket. Unfortunately, John Pork, his misfortunes will continue as he doesn't find himself into a great spot into the bracket as he falls into the loser side. MT advances to the next round, fortunately.
Yeah, I mean, that's just kind of it's just poetry, right? You see Ken against the heavy character, and you're like, well, we all know how this is gonna go down there, but unfortunately, little thing, thinking that the down smash could have landed. Maybe if you delayed it just a tiny bit at the same time, but thinking that the 2 hits were gonna land. But John Pork, great low fight there. This is the matchup that you don't want to be going against, especially if you're Carol. And I know it's Carol. A lot of bad matches to go with, but going against Ken specifically, it don't feel too good.
No, that's especially because of those down tilts, those Tatsumakis and Pyukyus, and
It's a
even
pooch.
control options with the Hadouken. I mean, you didn't really see it all that often, but like you look at how NT played this set, the world is his oyster.
Yeah, that was the buffer jump. But also at the same time, what MT was really catching on to on John Pork's end is the get up attack timer, or just your the whatever you do on the ledge. Like it doesn't matter like how well you mix up your things by like doing neutral get up or roll. If you do it all at the same time, you just kind of become predictable on that end. But still real good stuff on there. Showing some signs of life, showing signs of improvement. We love to see that with that K roll. It's kind of hard to do it, especially against Ken, but some good matches here to kind of kick that off on the number 200.
Yep, and we're having a look at this bracket as we're going to be waiting our next match on the stream. I think we also have the secondary stream live if you want to go ahead and check that out. But of course, you came in here for us and our lovely commentating duties. And I hope to all of you viewers at home that you enjoy every bit of sets here at Fusion 200, as I do not